make this, I have in my bowl all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to go in with some baking soda and baking powder. So I'm going in with a tablespoon and a teaspoon. You want to mix that to combine properly. Now I'm going to go in with a little hotter than lukewarm water. So you want to throw in your water and mix with your fingers to bring it together, and then you can use the squeezing method like this. Squeeze with your fingertips to bring it together, and when you're bringing it together you want it to feel like a medium dough. Now I'm going to continue kneading this, but the way I'm going to knead it now is I'm going to hold and squeeze and turn, hold and squeeze and turn. And I'm going to do this until I have a really smooth dough. You want that gluten in your dough to form. So now that my flour, I've kneaded it for that 5 minutes, I'm going to go in with a sprinkling of oil, just a little bit of oil. And you want both sides to have that oil. And then using your hands now, you're going to go in with a fist, and we're going to punch down and continue to knead. So after about 2 minutes of kneading, we're going to go ahead and cover this with a damp paper towel. And the damp paper towel is going to prevent it from drying out on the top and forming a skin. And then cover it with a tea towel. And we're going to allow it to rest here for about 10 minutes. So my dough is finished resting. What I'm going to do now is break the dough into smaller dough balls. I'm going to scoop and squeeze. Break it off, and then you're just gonna bring it up together like this, and then squeeze it together like this while moving it around in your hand, and then you have one dough ball. So I'm gonna continue breaking out the rest. Once you form the dough balls, cover it, and we're going to allow it, and we're covering with a damp paper towel again, and we're going to allow it to rest for 10 minutes. Okay, so to a pot of cold water, I'm going to go in with some yellow potatoes. I love using yellow potatoes for this. You can use whatever you like. And what we're going to do is allow this to come up to a boil on a medium heat, and I'm going to go in with salt. You can add a little now, and you can add more before you make your filling. We'll add some more salt. So just allow this to come up to a boil until it's tender. So all I have to do is to chop everything really finely. You want it fine because you don't want it to burst through the dough. To a skillet, you're going to go in with just a little bit of oil. When the oil is hot, we're going to go in with those aromatics that we chopped. We're just going to saute this until it softens and gets tender. You don't want to burn it. You want it to be nice and sweet. You can add a little bit of salt at this point just to help season those aromatics. Just a little bit. It's going to bring out and enhance the flavor. Okay, so this is finished. I'm just going to set it aside, and we're going to wait until the potatoes are finished. So the potatoes are finished. I'm just going to drain them and bring them back. So I'm going to take the potatoes, and you can use a fork to do this, but I like using my ricer. It gets it really smooth and nice. Place it into your ricer and close and squeeze. Now to the potatoes, we're going to add in those aromatics that we sauteed. Now I'm going to go in with that roasted geera or cumin powder. Now all we have to do is mix to combine. Once it's properly mixed in, you want to taste and adjust your salt accordingly. Okay, so now let's fill our aloo puri. So you're going to take your dough ball and you're going to open it out. And you want to try and open it out a little thinner on the ends, because when we bring it up together, it's going to make back that thickness. So open it out and do not put any dry flour in here, because guys, if you do, that flour is not going to cook. It's going to stay raw inside of here. So never add dry flour inside of your roti when you're going to fill it. So place your filling, press it down, and you see how nice and dry my filling is? That's what you want. If your filling is too wet, you're gonna have problems when you're rolling it out. So press down and bring up those ends to seal, squeeze to close, and I like dipping it in a little bit of dry flour, and then I'm gonna roll it like this so it spreads out evenly. A little bit of dry flour on the top so that it does not stick. And that's one. So I'm gonna fill the rest and I'll see you guys right back. So now let's roll out our dough. We're gonna lightly flour our surface and we're gonna press out one of the two. And you're gonna press from the center, pushing outwards. And that's how you're going to spread that filling throughout your roti. Flour liberally because this can stick. And then you're going to roll this out as thin as you want it. So guys, what you want to do is just lightly brush your tower or your griddle with a little bit of oil, and you're going to place your roti that you rolled out, and you're going to allow it to cook here for about 40 seconds. You want small bubbles to form on the surface of the roti. So now I'm going to flip this over. You see how perfect this side is? And then the other side has the potato peeking out. So I'm just gonna oil this side. And if I didn't mention, my heat is on a medium low. So lightly oil it. You see it's trying to puff up. So I'm gonna flip it once more again here and oil this side. And now we just have to allow it to cook and get a nice brown color. Once it's browning, you just want to flip it, allow the other side to brown. So this first one is finished. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue cooking the rest and then I'll show you guys when I'm done. So guys, I'm just going to break into this roti so you guys can see how soft it is. Can you guys tell? Absolutely perfect. And you see that steam coming off of it? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like piping hot. It's like the perfect softness. Look at that. I'm gonna taste it. That is so good. I'm so excited for you all to try this recipe. So guys, if you all enjoyed this recipe for this aloo puri, leave me your comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.